What is up, guys? It is Killer Mike here. Welcome back to yet another vlog. Just got back home from school. Colin has been home. He came home early, so he was able to kind of bring in all this stuff. He got his super sick Supreme bag. It's the red one, and it looks really cool, to be honest. I also got in the Skull Piles deck, so we're gonna open this up, take a look at it, see how dope it looks in person, because online it looked absolutely sick. Nothing left in the box. Got this super long Supreme bag for the skateboards. And here we have, this is the top of the deck with all these skulls and a nice little Supreme box logo sticker in there. And then on the bottom, obviously, the deck that says Supreme. This is super sick. I honestly think this is bigger than like the skateboard that I have. It might be a bigger size, I don't know. But the plan with this was to hang it up, but it does come in plastic, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that without taking it out of the plastic. I mean, I do want to keep this for personal, so I may just end up taking it out of the bag, but then the plan was to keep it for personal and then to sell it eventually. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna find a spot in the basement to hang it up, I think, and then just kind of go from there. So anyway, this is super sick. This is my first Supreme deck, and kind of stoked on it. The illegal business decks were kind of meh, and I was just kind of like, I'll pass on that, but I'm definitely going for this. So that's what I did. Anyway, I have a doctor's appointment at 3:30 in Johnston, so it's like 30 minutes away or something like that. So I'm gonna leave at 2:45. Until then, just gonna be hanging out, not really much to do. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so it turns out that last minute the concert ended up getting canceled. So now I'm not going, but I'm off to the gym right now, just kind of throwing this stuff in the trunk right now, getting ready to leave. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Usual. I don't care what you used to. Tell them make way for the new crew, new shoes. Young niggas looking too cool, and I'm playing with them numbers like I'm fucking with Sudoku. If you ain't talking about money, take the topic. This that new shit, man. This that.
Alright guys, so back home from the gym, I decided to try and put the deck up right now. So the plan is I'm gonna be using these little command hooks, a pair of scissors, and whatever the heck this stuff is. It's invisible cord, and it holds 15 pounds. But this is only rated for 5. But on whatchamacallit, UPS, it said that the whole package was 3 pounds. So I'm hoping that this will be able to hold. Now I'm gonna keep the deck in the packaging, and I'm just gonna poke holes through where the trucks go and stuff. So we're gonna try and figure that out. But the biggest challenge that I think I'll have is that trying to like find a point that will be centered to this spot, but also like up high enough so that way I can get it to like be where I want it to be. Not really sure how I'm gonna do it, and I'm also not sure if I'm gonna have to use 2 of these. So I think I'm gonna start off with 1, and then worst case I'll just take the other one down and then go from there. I want to say you could do it like that. I don't know how I should do it.
Put the S up.
S up top?
Yeah.
What do you think?
That looks better. Should be getting paid for this.
Yeah, probably not. Just drawing lethal lines.
You can barely see it, but
Lethal lines. So now, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure from the top of the skateboard to the first hole. That is about 7.5 inches. So I'm gonna measure 7.5 inches from this top part here. I'm being like super OCD about this, and you don't have to be super OCD about this. It's just me, and if I don't do it, it'll bother me. So we're gonna go from here. 7.5 inches is right there, and we want it in the middle. So we're gonna kind of eyeball this go right on that dot. Right on that line, right there is where we're gonna put the little command strip. Gotta grab these things. Boy, follow me with the camera. You suck. All right, we're gonna tear one of these off. I'm pretty sure the way you do it is you do the red side first, and the red side attaches to here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never even used a command strip, so I couldn't tell you what's going on right now. I'm really hoping that this actually holds up, because I was watching a video and some guy used thumbtacks and fishing wire. So hopefully this works and it'll hold, because it's rated for 5 pounds, but we'll see how that goes. Worst case, I just go and get some actual command like hooks, like bigger ones than this. I put this, try and center it right about, it's crooked, right about there. Now the reason I'm doing this and not just kind of putting a nail in the wall is that there's no stud here. So if you guys can see that this is moving, that means that there's no stud there. So if I were to put a nail through here, that it would just kind of like be weak and just kind of fall down. Whereas this nail right here, see how that's solid and making a noise? That means that there's a stud. If you look over here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a stud right here, and that's where the nail goes in. I'm gonna try and grab about a foot of this. I didn't want to take it off of the thing, but I guess that's what we'll do. And it's in a reel, so I don't understand. Alright, so I found that through a little bit of research on the tubes, on the YouTube, the best bet for you guys is to probably go about a foot of whatever material that you're going to use. So there's that. We have these skizzers right here. You could also use like fishing line. You could also use shoelaces. You could literally use whatever you want. But just for the fact that I'm super picky and I don't want anything showing, that I'm going to use this. So we're going to poke holes through this and out through the other side. This is kind of bothering me that I'm doing this to the skateboard, but it's okay. At that point, what you're left is this. You want to make sure that you can kind of get it as tight as possible, and then tie a nice little knot. Now, the stuff that I'm using is like super stiff, so it's going to be kind of hard to tie a knot with. So that's why I kind of suggest using fishing wire. I feel like that would be a better bet, but I don't have that on hand at the moment, so we're just going to kind of use this. This is stupid. I do not recommend using whatever the hell that was, because it sucks.
That stuff.
Yeah, don't use that. Alright guys, so about 3,000 years later, I managed to get the crappiest knot you'll ever see in your life. But basically going to grab where the knot is and just kind of feel for the hook and hang her up just like that. Gang, look at that. Give it a 10 out of 10, I think.
Can't see the glare.
It's all good. Now it's nice. Good thing about keeping the wrap on it though is that it keeps it protected. Like nothing's gonna get it dirty. Nothing's gonna scratch it if it falls. Maybe it'll tear or whatever. But overall, I think it looks really well. An idea that I had that I thought would be super dope is to put some like an LED strip on the back of this and just kind of have it light up, which would be super dope. Not really sure how I would do it though, but if I'm able to do it, it'll look so sick. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Really super easy install. Took like 5 minutes. And make sure you do more than a foot of string if you're going to use this type of string. Maybe another type of string would be easier to kind of tie and be able to do with this. But I had to use a lot. So it is what it is. Anyway, that'll pretty much be it for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Shit was all bad just a week ago. We was trying to make an honest living, it ain't easy though. Insufficient funds, what the hell I got this visa for? Plus a nigga walking cause I do not have a vehicle. Lord, I need some angels and some halos to your people. Show us things we never seen before. Trying to move a mountaintop, ballin' till they call us out.
Alright guys, so it is now Friday, back home from school. There's literally a hurricane happening outside if you just take a quick look. So the power went out, so that's why it's super dark inside, and there's no time here and there's no time there. But this week has been the week of Supreme packages coming in, and this is the last of my orders. Super psyched. This is going for my personal. I'm not selling this at all because I kind of need something like this in my life just to make things a little bit more convenient for myself, and it's a super dope piece to begin with. So I'm surprised it didn't come in a box, to be completely honest with you. But the normal Supreme bag. Inside we have the shoulder bag with the repeated Supreme strap. And no poppy seeds. Taking L's. But we're gonna open this up. It feels so weird opening something up because I'm gonna keep it. Like, usually I sell stuff and it just feels really weird. But everything is just kind of chilling in here. And you just kind of rock this, John. If I can figure out. Just kind of. I mean, I gotta adjust it and whatever. But you throw all your little shiz in here, rock it, and it's just super hype beast. All right, so. Going to get a haircut at 3:30 and then we're off to New Hampshire. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so hair is now cut and we're heading out and it's pouring and everybody is wet.
Yeah. So apart, and look, we made it out the dark. Thank the Lord we caught a spark. Cause I was out there breaking laws. Jake's never caught a nigga with the charge. But I knew one day with all these long nights and talking practice at the stars, would soon set the boy apart. Our son with the art. Used to hate you, now I thank you. All you know is what you taught. But it's good now, cause I'm good now. I still think how it was bad just a week ago. We was trying to make an honest living, it ain't easy though. Insufficient funds, what the hell I got this visa for? Plus a nigga walking cause I do not have a vehicle. Lord, I need some angels and some halos to your people. Show us things we never seen before. Trying to move a mountaintop, ballin' till they call us out. One man, one plan, single as $1 now. That girl had me stressing, it's a blessing, I'm the best out, yeah. I'm the, yeah. It's a blessing, I'm the best out, yeah. I'm the.
Alright guys, so we are finally back home from New Hampshire. Pretty much what ended up happening was we had the birthday party for my goddaughter, and that's like a little bit of what you saw there. And then today, which is Sunday, we woke up, hung out for a little bit, then went out to breakfast, then came back home. And driving from North Attleboro to South Seekonk, literally there are trees down everywhere. There are telephone poles down, hanging down like this, some hanging out in the middle of the street, trees hanging out in the middle of the street. And half of Seekonk doesn't have power, and I'm pretty sure that Massachusetts has declared a state of emergency. So that means there is potentially no school tomorrow, which is really cool, but kind of sucks. And as we drove through, we passed the middle school and one of the elementary schools as well as the high school, and all three do not have power. So we'll see how that goes. I checked the National Grid thing and people are posting on Facebook and stuff like that that the power isn't going to be restored till Tuesday at 11:45. I don't really know how that goes, but it could be updated, it could be not updated. But I'm kind of crossing my fingers because I have power and the school doesn't have power, so maybe we'll get a day off. Who knows? But anyway, that'll pretty much wrap up this vlog. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to just stay killing it.